practice in quite a while, but started Witty Kitties in about 2000. It was kind of a gradual process. Officially, I think the date is 2001, but it began as an attempt to find sanctuary, if you will, for cats with leukemia virus or kittens who are really having a lot of trouble on these farms I used to visit in my van. And once the numbers started accumulating, discovered I needed to make it a little more official because it was starting to get expensive. And getting a nonprofit status was very helpful. So we started with just a little handful of cats and a very small little enclosure, and it just gradually moved into this building and then into the large outbuilding. And I think we only have we have 9 in here right now. One of them is ill, so she's in the infirmary. This is a real lover. That's Ryan. And this is the other feline leukemia virus room. Usually these two are connected, but we may or may not take some kitties from a hoarding case that's still pending. A lot of groups have offered up space for some of the cats. There's a certain property where there may or may not be a hoarding situation. This little kitten came from there. And his whole face was just one big yellow crust. And he's had 2 baths since then. He came on Friday? But this is a huge improvement. We just rinse his eyes and give him antibiotic, and he looks fat, but he is just a bony little fella. But he's starting to feel real good and wishing he had a little companion. Can't put him with just anyone, unfortunately. Sad. And these are kitties who don't have any retroviruses, but they have oddities like the cerebellar hypoplasia, maybe missing an eye, maybe the weak rear legs from inbreeding. So, and these are the kitties with immunodeficiency virus. And most of these guys stay healthy for years and years and years. They are a little more vulnerable to diseases. The one right here we just treated for infectious hemolytic anemia. His packed cell volume was down to 9%, and you want it in the upper 30s, low 40s. And after starting his treatment, he's up to 25%, and hopefully keep getting higher and higher. But most of these guys are males because it is hard to transmit, and usually it's a bite that is required.
Hi, my name's Shannon. I'm a volunteer here at Witty Kitties. I volunteer with the cats, and it's a great way to help the animals, to spend time volunteering. It's a good thing to think about if you're young. Not only is it something positive because you're helping animals, it's also something you could put on a resume one day. A lot of employers and colleges will look for that. So it's great for 2 reasons. You can help the animals and you can help yourself.
Everything is a rescue. The reasons, by that I mean it was not purchased, it was turned into us by either the police or some authority figure, or by the people themselves that were the previous owners and just didn't want them anymore. Okay. Assorted king snakes. Again, this one was wandering around Cedar Rapids and picked up. This was purchased as a little baby and then given up. This one the owner thought bit. These were in an abandoned apartment. In here we have a couple of iguanas. Iguanas are a real common animal that we get at Witty Kitties because they're exactly typical of what happens is they start off little and cute and green and they sell by the hundreds in pet stores and then they get big. Same with sulcata tortoise, African spur-eyed tortoise.
And we also, in addition to the cats, we take in just miscellaneous things. We did have the infamous bear a few summers ago, and we have some pigeons right here in the outdoor enclosures. We've just taken in some chickens, and we used to take in goats. But our primary interest is exotics, which would be the reptiles and cats with retroviruses, leukemia virus and immunodeficiency virus.